Yo guys, Double Dose here, back with another video. Today is just me, Ethan, and today I thought I would share with you my amazing custom tactics. As you can see, obviously I wouldn't play a 79 rated Fred. What I do is I sub on Fuenzalida, who has been brilliant for me. 73 games, 54 goals, 26 assists. Obviously, you don't need a super sub. I just feel like 4-5-1 is the best formation to start off with, because it's the easiest one to get links around. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. Here is what I play with in like the first minutes of the game. Just go with normal, what I would normally play with. Normal instructions: your striker, stay central, getting behind. Your cams on free roams, they can create space. Your wide midfielders on getting behind. And you want your central midfielder on stay back while attacking, free roam and cover centre. Guys, this is a thing I always recommend to everyone who doesn't know their custom tactics well. You want your fullbacks on stay back while attacking. It helps you so much. If they're not on stay back while attacking, you will only have your centre backs back, and trust me, that is not a good way to defend. So let me show you how I play normally. I would switch to the defensive, drop back 3-1, and I know it's not the best way to play FIFA with drop back, one depth width quite low, but what you want to know is crosses aren't the most effective way to score in this game. So you want your width quite low, but not too low. So you want your fullbacks covering like the corner of the box, and you want your depth really low because everyone has way faster strikers than you have defenders in this game. And also you want your depth on 1 because everyone has really pacey strikers in this game, and your centre-backs won't be able to keep up. So if you have your low depth, you don't have to worry, like, is the guy offside? You'll just know he isn't offside, but it's a really effective way. You want long ball because, let's be honest, pacey strikers are the way to go in this game. And with long ball, you can abuse that. And both your strikers, how many you have, 1 or 2, they will run in behind. You will get all your attackers to make darting runs through the middle, round the outside. That's what you want. Your width is 3 because, as I said before, crosses aren't the best way to go. So what you want is you want to play through the middle when you attack. Players in the box, just normal corners, normal free kicks. I've lowered it because when you cross from a free kick, it's not the easiest to score from. They're not the most productive way to score. I don't find it effective, so I just keep it on low. Formation 4-2-3-1. Yes, it is a very popular formation to play 4-2-3-1. And I will show you what I use for 4-2-3-1, which I find very effective. You want your striker on stay central, getting behind and stay forward. Now, the stay central bit isn't necessary, but I prefer it because you have your left attacking mid and right attacking mid who will play on the left and the right. So I feel like your striker should be the one staying central. And as you just see, you have your 3 attacking midfielders on free roam and stay forward. You need them on stay forward because you can't just have your striker the only one forward for a counter attack. And to have 4 up for a counter attack is very, very, very effective. And free roam because that means they will all switch positions with each other, which makes it easier to lose their markers, makes their runs way more effective. And yeah, that's just it makes it easier to score with all those runs, with all losing their markers. Your CDMs, you want them to stay back while attacking and cover centre. You need your CDMs to have good defending, physical, passing and dribbling. Pace, I recommend your midfielders have minimum 80 pace, but it's not that meaningful if they don't have that much pace. You want them to cover your centre because, as I said before, you want your fullbacks on stay back while attacking. This is because if they're not on stay back while attacking, they will push up because most fullbacks on this game have a high attacking work rate, which means they'll push up for every attack. So yeah, this is what I do in game. Going to ultra defensive. This is if you're winning, you really can't afford to concede. So this is what I do. Drop back 3 and 1. It's the same as what I showed you before. But the offensive one's the only one that changes. You stay on long ball. Your width stays. Players in the box, I've lowered it from 5 to 3 because obviously you can't afford to have too many players up. Corners I've lowered to 2 because you don't want to be hit on the counter-attack from corners. And free kicks 1, again, they're not effective. I don't see a need to have loads of players in the box for it. Formation, I've gone 5-2-1-2. Obviously, my midfielder wouldn't be sitting in centre-back. I recommend you sub off an attacker for a defender and play 5 at the back. Instructions, you want your 2 strikers stay central, get in behind and stay forward. You want your strikers on get in behind and stay forward because the only way you're going to keep the ball is your strikers running, getting in behind. I don't know, play it in the corner, things like that. Just easy ways to keep the ball when not in your half, so you're not at risk of losing the ball in your own half. You want your cam on free roam and stay forward, just like the cams in the 4-2-3-1. This is just free roam. He can come, he can make space, he can do everything. Stay forward because he needs to help in the attack. Your centre mids, I recommend you put them on stay back while attacking and cover centre. Cover centre again because it's the same reason for the fullbacks, the wing backs. Stay back while attacking on both of them, and the 3 centre backs obviously stay back while attacking. Cover centre because this is going to be a very, very, very tight back 5 because the width is quite low. You want your defenders being the one protecting the back 3 while the fullbacks are just covering the wide areas by themselves. And last but not least, we have the attacking custom tactics. This is if you really, really need to score. Constant pressure. Again, press possession after loss is not the most effective because you only chase the ball for 7 seconds after you've lost it, and I don't find it that effective. Pressure on heavy touch. It drags out all your players if they make a heavy touch, and if they're able to recover, you're gonna be in quite a bit of trouble. And balance obviously is just not what you want to do. Drop back as well. You're trying to score a goal. You don't want all your players to drop back. So constant pressure is the best. Width, you want 4. You want to play quite central again. Like I've said, crosses aren't effective. Sure, you can cut inside, but you want your 2 strikers to be central. So they're the main ones you want to try and score with. Depth, you want quite high up. I recommend neutral on a 5. This is just so you can hit a counter-attack quite easily. Your defenders are up, your midfielders are up, and if you really need to score, you need to have high depth as well. Offensive style, fast build-up. If you win the ball back and you need to score, there's no reason to play it around, play possession. You need to play quick football if you want to try and score. Width on 4. Again, strikers need to stay central. Like the defending, you need to play quite a tight defence and then quite a tight attack. So, because attacking down the wings aren't the most effective thing. Players in the box, I've put 7. The reason it's not full on 10 is because you do need some defending players. So I recommend 7. Best way to go. Corners 3, free kicks 2. Again, free kicks on the best way to go. Corners don't be on the counter attack. Formation 3-5-2. Obviously, you should play your left back and right back in the centre back position so you have some pace in your back 3. And I recommend you sub off one of your centre backs for an attacking player and play him in cam or striker. As you can see, I've got Eder Militao and cam, but I'm not going to keep him there. Player instructions, as you can see, your 2 strikers. I play stay central, get in behind, stay forward. This is because you want your left mid and right mid on stay forward and get in behind. The width doesn't really matter too much for the midfielders because they would likely stay on the wing anyway. But if you want them to make inverted runs, they can do that. You want them to mix up their runs. Your cam, free roam, stay forward. Again, I will always recommend free roam, stay forward on a cam. It's the best way to go. He will play all around the pitch and stay forward because he's the player you need to get the passes in. He's probably got good shot as well. That's what you need. Your CDMs, if you really need to score, don't change anything with them. Put them on cover wing because you don't have fullbacks. and balanced attack so they can help in the attack and the defence. And obviously your 3 centre-backs can stay back while attacking. And that's the attacking custom tactics. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this custom tactic preview of what I use for custom tactics. I hope you find them effective. Comment down below if they work for you or what you would recommend. So yeah, hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you next video. Peace!